Oh my God. Now what did he do? What are we gonna do? My gosh. Who do we call? Who can we trust?
Thank you for calling emergency bail bonds. A husband, wife, son, daughter, a dear friend.
What are we gonna
It's
do?
easy to
Who
be
do we
charged
call?
with a crime, assault, domestic violence, theft, drugs. We see it every day. But regardless of charges, you are innocent until proven guilty. Please leave your name and number. With God, all things are possible. It's early morning. It's calm and peaceful. A slight breeze in the air. Even the birds are still asleep. Like most American cities, the streets are deserted in Columbus, Ohio, making for a very typical morning. Behind the dawn, families waking from sleep. The coffee's on. Husbands, wives, sons, daughters, ready to begin another day. Another day filled with joys, and for some, unexpected sorrows. As usual, bail bond companies poised and ready for business, paying no attention to color or creed, standing firm to guarantee the right of every individual, the sacred trust that regardless of the charges, a person is innocent until proven guilty. Like the wind on deserted streets, the temptations of potential crime is everywhere. Illicit sex, drugs, alcohol, pornography, and the list goes on. It's exposed to our children, blatantly available in our communities, and fueled by the freedoms of the Internet. Everything imaginable is available, leading to and silently encouraging assault, domestic violence, theft, drugs. We see it every day. And for some individuals, they just can't escape its mighty grasp. But let's not forget, today is not just any day. It's Sunday morning. Families are gathered together in houses of worship, here and all across this great country, thanking Almighty God that we live in a land where we are blessed with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, where one can aspire to his ultimate dreams, and, in one particular case, wear many hats to do so.
It's been over 30 years that I've been in active ministry with the help and assistance of my wife and family, serving folks both in Florida and here in Central Ohio, always maintaining a 40-hour-a-week secular job to support my family. Believe me, I thought I saw everything until getting into the surety bail bond business. When you sit down with families and individuals, listening to their stories and hearing what they've been through, believe me, you're in a position to use all of your life experiences to help them. And that's what I believe we try to do best.
For any business to be successful, it takes the love and support of a devoted wife or partner. Women's intuition is real, a great gift to have and share, if men would only listen.
Hi, I'm Sharon Kirkland, and I'm married to Michael Kirkland. When we were reforming the retail end of our business, Michael said we need a name for it. It didn't take long. After all, being accused of a crime is one of the biggest emergencies a family can go through. Emergency bail bonds was born. I remember my husband coming home after registering our name with the Ohio Secretary of State. No one was even using it. But it only makes sense, emergency bail bonds. That's exactly what it is and how we handle it in an emergency. Families come from all walks of life, and there is no discrimination in crime. We provide a service and charge a legal rate. Emergency bail bond is not a charity. We have a big heart, but we get tough when premiums are due. If they don't pay, then that's when I step in and say, honey, move over and let me show you how a woman can get a job done.
One thing's for certain, crime doesn't pay, and Emergency Bail Bonds is ready to respond 24 hours a day to help families through the crisis. Columbus is also the home of the Ohio State University, adding some 70,000 new residents to the local population every year. With its multitude of laws, this way, that way, permits, what you can do and can't do, rules, restrictions, prohibitions, directives and directions to its various lifestyles, persuasions, choices, decisions, and the sometime unwanted and definitely unwelcomed consequences thereof. Ohio has much to offer for those who choose to live a life of crime, and we know all too well that not everyone's going to follow the law. That's why places like the Ohio State Reformatory were built. The reformatory opened in 1896, and after housing over 155,000 men, closed its doors in 1990, but remains a humble good talk. Is this where any reasonable person wants to be? Crime doesn't pay.
Is this what you want? Does it look like a Holiday Inn? Then, stay away from crime.
Crime doesn't pay, but if a mistake is made, Emergency Bail Bonds is here to help.
Cash, surety, or 10%?
Hi, I'm Sharon with Emergency Bail Bonds. As a partner in business, I'm here to help any way that I can. As a wife and a mother, I can empathize with families whose loved ones are being sent to prison. No one needs to be in a place like this. It's not a Holiday Inn by no means. It is a hard, cold prison. It's 3 hots and a cot, and it takes away your dignity.
Cash, surety, or 10%?
From a horrible fate.
Cash, surety, or 10%?
To the ultimate dead end. Crime doesn't pay. In spite of certain social ills, the United States has passed more social legislation and enacted more laws providing individual liberty than any other nation in world history. All of these blessings point back to her foundations and to the providential hand of God. After all, the purple mountain majesties and the fruited plains originated with God. Just look at your coins and currency. In no other land will you see the words, "In God we trust." No, America didn't just happen by mere chance. And when we look back throughout our history, we better understand where America is today, how she arrived here, and where she must remain during the trials ahead. Thankful for the part we play to preserve American freedoms. Thankful for the families and individuals who place their trust in us. And thankful for this business of surety bail bond.